Hey, what's good, y'all? Fusion here, back with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to some more First Take. Stephen A. and the guys had some stuff to say about the game yesterday with LeBron and AD, saying that they are to blame for the Lakers collapse. You know, I don't know. They led by 17 in the fourth. I think it's a lot of issues. I don't really just blame those two, but we'll see what they got to say. And yeah, let's get started.
Bro, it's
Hey,
okay.
at
It is
least
what
the
it is.
purple suit's nice.
It's-
Carry on.
It is kind of sweet.
Oh, I forgot I was on slow. My
Talk about the
bad.
Lakers
Anyway,
collapse.
here's the deal.
That was weird.
LeBron James and Anthony Davis are to be held accountable for what transpired last night. Here's the reason why. The way Anthony Davis has been playing.
Yes.
How the hell do you take 2 shots in the fourth quarter against the Indiana Pacers?
Let's just start right there real quick. AD and LeBron both had the same issues like when they were younger. Not wanting to step up in some situations where they need to step up. Confidence, and I think just willing to work hard is something that AD sometimes lacks. And I feel like he has like the talent. He has the ability. We've seen it these past few games, but just some nights he just decides just to take off, and we can't have that when we are, you know, trying to make it to the playoffs. Now we were leading by 17, so I think that's probably why that they took off the gas. But as the Lakers, we can never take off the gas, or we are going to lose every single game.
Because
How do you
LeBron
do-
James is back on the floor.
Yeah, but how do you take 2 shots?
Because LeBron James is
Remember,
back on the floor.
he wants to be the #1 option. Remember, it's something that he's demanded. Remember, it's something that the Lakers openly and publicly have acquiesced to. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tim Legler. So when you take that into consideration and you got a 17-point lead and you know they're inching back into it, what you do is you literally stop the bleeding. You don't need 3-pointers. You got the lead. What you need to do is move the ball around, get it inside to that brother, and do what you need to do. And so for me, I look at Anthony Davis and I'm saying, okay, you want to be that man, demand the damn ball. Get into some people's faces. Tell them to stop messing around and give you the damn ball.
I agree. I want to say 85% of the plays in the half court should be going through AD, some sort of way. Either be it first try the pick and roll, or just bring him high post and let him ISO, or even have him on wing extended. Not quite in the out of like the 3-point line, but I actually meant to say elbow extended. Have him around there so he can at least do what he does best. He is someone who can score if you put him in the right positions. Against a lot of other big men, he's just quicker, you know. And I think that this will also let LeBron do what he does best, which is be a pass first guy. Of course, he has like scoring ability. He is on his way to becoming #1 on like the scoring list for a reason. But he's a natural born passer, and I feel like if you get him into a position where you surround him with people who can score, I think that is when we are going to get like the best LeBron, is when he has options such as AD, such as Lonnie Walker when he is cutting, someone who is athletic enough for him to use his skills on as a great passer and then get them the ball.
Oh, you can relate to giving you the damn ball, Keyshawn.
I knew
Nobody
he was getting ready to go
nobody
there.
knows that better than you. So that's what he should have done. And you're LeBron James, a 20-year veteran, one of the greatest players who ever lived, a basketball savant if there ever was one.
So let me ask you
You've
this
got
before
to
you keep
know
going,
to
though.
get that brother the ball.
But if in LeBron James's case, he just got back, right? He's only been back a couple games. So could it be his legs tired down in the fourth quarter? Could it be that?
I'm not knocking
No, I
LeBron James
understand.
for not scoring. I'm knocking LeBron James for not making sure Anthony Davis get that damn basketball and take more than 2
that's
shots.
fair.
That's what I'm saying. Anthony Davis should have demanded it, and LeBron James should have made sure of it, that Anthony Davis had the ball to take more than 2 shots in the 4th quarter. That's all I'm saying.
But the ball wasn't moving around either.
Well, that's
in the
their
fourth
problem.
quarter. They got to move the ball around a little bit more.
Sure, but again, even though Darvin Ham is the coach and he harbors some culpability, at the end of the day, if I got one of the dudes on a Mount Rushmore of basketball, who, by the way, is still great in his 20th year playing to get better than 98% of the league, you're on the basketball court, just your 2nd game back, you dropped 39-11. You're going up against Indiana on your home court, and you got a 17-point lead, and you see these brothers coming back. Excuse me, let's stop this nonsense. Here, AD, do what you do. That's what you've been doing. Why the hell didn't it happen last night? This is the problem. It's not just your inability to shoot the basketball from the perimeter collectively as a team. It's also cats who are great, who can snap their fingers and take over, not taking it upon themselves to take that responsibility.
Maybe AD ain't the hog that you want him to be or we want him to be. Maybe he just don't want to be that hog.
Well, listen.
think
Wait,
that's
what, the
case.
previous 6,
But-
7 games?
but-
And I'm so sick and tired of people trying to let AD get away with certain things. I don't think it's fair for him to say that maybe he doesn't want to be the guy. Everybody wants to be the guy, man. Not everybody has the talent or the mindset like to be able to be that guy, but I'm pretty sure everybody in the NBA wants to be that guy. AD can do it if he wants to, and it is on LeBron to try to get him the ball. There's no way he should be taking 2 shots in the 4th quarter. My general rule of thumb for people like him, towards the end of the 4th quarter, I believe he should touch the ball on every possession, and I think that LeBron should touch the ball on every possession. So they have that option to score or to pass, because they are people who, are your go-to scorers and your go-to clutch people, because they tend to make better decisions, or should be, because they have that skill enough to do that. So, I don't think we can be giving AD all of these excuses like we have been doing. Eventually, he's going to have to take responsibility.
We may think that's the case. I'm talking about with LeBron on the floor, though, Stephen A. With LeBron on the floor, maybe when LeBron is on the floor, he would rather defer to somebody else in that situation and take it up on his own.
All right. Okay. You can say maybe. I'm
I'm only looking at from what I'm seeing.
I'm just saying to you that
If you think about it, the Lakers have been building for AD to become the franchise player. Last year with LeBron and Russ, they're really trying to figure it out. But if you really, on paper, it makes sense. LeBron, pass first guy. Russ, he is turning into someone who is willing to make like the sacrifice play. He is willing to defer to people. And his play style of running, like controlling the pace and the speed, it works well with AD as someone who is a somewhat athletic, quick guy that works with more athletic, quick people. Someone who is high energy can draw attention away from him and then let AD do what he does. His bag is crazy. He has a great mid-range shot. He's still working on the three-pointer, but he still has that in the arsenal. He can still go by you. He still has back to the basket plays. Moves. He has all that. He just needs to do it and be in the position to do it more.
Because it seems like he plays that way all the time when LeBron is on the floor, and when LeBron is not, he plays totally different.
But that's up to the coach to fix it. It's up to the players. These are veterans, man. Anthony Davis has been in the league for over a decade. All right,
understand
Anthony,
that, though.
and LeBron James has been in the league.
Sometimes
but-
veterans make mistakes.
What is it? 2 decades, okay?
Yeah, but if
What's
you got a LeBron James on your team, maybe you just naturally, and Lex can speak to this, you defer to him and want him to do everything because you don't really want it at
And
that
what does
point
that
in
say
time.
to you when you relying on somebody in their
Hey,
20th year
think-
like that? Give him a break.
I think AD's personality hurt him last night a little bit. He's a laid-back dude. I think collectively they thought that game was over. They thought the game was over. They were playing for the clock to run out. And when you start playing that way down the stretch, you get a team like that that starts to smell it. Indiana wanted it a little bit more at the end, but I think AD took his foot off the gas because he thought the game was over. So LeBron tried to make some things happen. He had 6 good shots. I thought that he missed during that stretch. AD really didn't touch the ball. It just seemed to me like collectively they thought the game was over. Indiana didn't. Give them credit because that team fought for that and they earned it. But the Lakers, man, they're going to have a hard time sleeping last night, a hard time coming in and watching that film today because you had some momentum.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything, man. But again, I just think that as the Lakers grow and play more like together, they're going to have to realize that they cannot take the gas off. They need to try to beat these guys to a pulp, or we're going to lose. We don't have enough talent to be lollygagging. We're not Golden State, so we can't just hit threes out of nowhere. We don't have a John Morant, Luka type player who, besides like LeBron, can just take over the game and then just go crazy. We don't have anyone like that who can who can consistently do it, I should say. LeBron had 21 points and 7 rebounds. He shouldn't have that. But that's everything. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. Peace.